right, welcome back to the Courtesy Flush. Tonight, Naresar and I are going to play more Sherlock Holmes. How you doing, Naresar?
I'm doing pretty well, and how about yourself?
I'm not doing too bad. We've been making some good progress on work and stuff, and now we're here playing more Sherlock Holmes. If you remember from the last game, Nick, we became best friends with Kaiser Wilhelm II, the man himself. You know?
Yes.
You're like, yes.
Yeah, sorry, I went to take a sip of water, and it's at that moment, it's like, this was probably a dumb idea. But yes, I do remember we met Kaiser Bill and had a good grand old time chatting with him, it seemed.
You know, after playing
Um,
The Last Express, I'm starting to realize we're getting kind of caught in this time period before World War One, huh?
I mean, technically, yes, Sherlock Holmes is...
Yeah,
actually, it's not that far before World War One now that I really think about it.
yeah,
Like, that's, 20 years-ish,
yeah. It's
give
about
or
20
take.
years. Yeah, I think that was
So,
before Sherlock Holmes starts losing his mind or whatever happens. I think he has like a degenerative brain thing or something like that. I don't recall. It's been a long
yeah,
time.
well, I don't think that's ever in the Ar- Arthur Conan Doyle books because, like, Arthur Conan Doyle tried to kill off Sherlock because he didn't like Sherlock, and people just hounded him so incessantly that he had to write more Sherlock Holmes books.
Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. I like that. Epic's just like, I think this Webley is enough authorization. That does sound like something Watson would say. Yeah. Now we need a parody like Epic Rap Battles or of Ultimate Warriors with Holmes versus Agent 47. Yeah, maybe. I haven't heard of Epic Rap Battles for a long time. A name I haven't heard in a long, long time. Anyway, let's get right into this game. Let me launch it up here for Nick. Let me pull this up here.
I love people like the fact that it was the rose tattoo was relevant for like all of 5 seconds in one leg of this case.
Yeah, it was. It was only like 5 seconds, and the tattoo was totally. It was just on
Like
some guy's butt cheek.
yeah, it was like how we figured out the identity of this guy that got his face blown off, and that
We
has
did.
been it. And like a relatively minor person in the case, because I think it's just
Kitty.
he would have been, he was he was like a clerk or something, wasn't it?
He was like one of the nobles that. Yeah, he was a clerk, but he was one of the nobles from. Was it Cambridge? Is where he went to school or something like that?
I didn't think it. Oxford, I thought.
Oxford, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, he went to school, and that was like his.
So like that was the fraternity almost. Okay, so. Okay. Oh gosh, we still have bootlegs to figure out what we're doing with.
Right. We don't know. Oh, right. We still have to play.
Like, I'm
Oh.
sure what has to like knowing that we have to play darts.
I
What
know.
must have to happen is that we must have to challenge him to darts, beat him, so he teaches us pool stuff, so that we can then go do something with the butler guy. Valet. I don't, because like technically butler is like a very specific job.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that guy counts as a butler technically, or if he's a valet, which is more of what like the popular idea of a butler is.
I don't know, man. So Nick's right now. He's just going through every single
I'm just
item.
looking at the inventory, and is it like, wait, what the biscuit?
A rock-hard, sour-smelling biscuit must be an acquired taste. Perhaps it is intended to appeal to a wider range of consumers than humans.
Okay, so it was like that was right. It came from when we were trying to find Toby, the dog. Isn't the dog's name Toby?
Yeah.
Okay. We have 2 pistols. We have 2 shots have been fired from the 6-shot hinge frame 476 caliber revolver. The barrel size and cartridge load suggest the weapon has high muzzle velocity and terrible lethality. And then we have our zigzag, which doesn't really look like the revolver it's supposed to be.
It's a very gun-shaped revolver.
Yeah. You know what? No. It looks like it looks like somebody looked up Mauser pistol and grabbed the C96. But then the description is the like zigzag revolt, like that was I looked into that gun after last stream. Was that last week or was that 2
I
weeks
think
ago?
so.
Whenever we streamed last, regardless.
You know, I also realized we never got a chance to play Jenkins and billiards.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think we have to challenge this dude to darts so that he'll teach us pool so that we can challenge Jenkins, the butler. Or not butler.
Yeah, it does look like a Mauser.
I mean, it says it's Mauser, but...
Reminders like, for 10 years they hounded him. 10 years! I think that was in... Was it Lloyd Jones' bungalow?
Lloyd Jones is the explosives guy.
Okay, we did that.
We have... You know what? We're just gonna...
Oh.
Good day, Shaman. Feeling better, I hope?
Yeah, Sherlock. I've just renewed my acquaintance with some of the animals. They appreciate old friends, as should we all.
Toby seemed to enjoy his outing with us.
Oh, he's in a fine fellow. Making Metropolitan Police wages on a missing baby case in Surrey. Putting them bloodhounds' noses out of joint.
The lost has been found, Sherman. Might I make the transaction and use Toby?
You have a mission, I suppose. Need something for him to follow?
Absolutely. He should be invaluable.
Well, put him on a stick. And mind, you bring him back in good condition.
Oh. Well, maybe we use Toby then.
But he just said Toby was out making...
Oh.
Good day, Shaman.
Yeah, Sherlock. I've just renewed my acquaintance with...
Toby seemed to enjoy his outing with us.
Oh, he's in a fine fellow. Making Metropolitan Police wages on a missing baby case.
So I think that must have been like a weird dialogue option that we missed or something. Okay. But you know what? We're gonna, for lack of a better idea, we're just gonna poke around. Not looking good.
Let's see here. Falkenstein says it's a Mauser C89 revolver, the only Mauser developed by Mauser. Or C78, excuse me, yeah. Do we need to get Wiggins to look for darts or something? You know what? Let's go back to the billiards
know what?
house. Oh yeah, hey Wiggins. Yeah, Silverbridge, the kid Silverbridge, Virgil's out doing whatever.
I think he's in with Mrs. Hudson
Good.
on account of
Will you share?
Oh, I regret my head is as empty as my pockets, Holmes.
Not our pockets, though. Holmes seems to be loaded. He constantly has money wherever we go.
like.
Take a look
I
at
mean,
the
if you-
billiards boards, Nick.
The,
Sorry, the
what?
dart board. Sorry, billiards board. Yeah, dart board.
In its journey to upmarket, the Academy has made one concession to its humbler origins: a dartboard. The entertainment staple of any working man's pub is available for patrons so inclined. Darts may be attainable at the bar. So, like, but if you talk.
Oh, a large brandy,
a
please.
large brandy, please.
With pleasure, sir. That'll be a shilling.
There we go. Down you go. You got a drink. I think it's because we didn't look at the dartboard. You think that was it? We didn't look at it?
No, I don't know. Because I also looked at the barman. I wonder if I didn't look at the barman earlier. Good grief.
Why is Mr. Mahoney in such a foul mood?
I deal drinks and darts, sir. Information concerning my customers cannot be purchased at any price.
Oh no.
One of these guys, huh?
Oh no.
May I have the darts,
no.
please?
Will you be playing a serious game,
no.
sir?
You'll be the first to know.
No need to get shirty. I just work here.
No need to get shirty, Holmes.
Oh no.
All right,
It's
Nick.
starting.
The darts has started.
It's starting. Oh no.
How many CDs was this on, Ross? I don't know, man. That's a good question. Don't avoid your destiny, Nick. I think you have to pick the darts up. I think you set them down on the table there. It's on the left side.
Oh, yep. Academy's match set of bronze missiles are fully feathered, perfectly balanced, and dangerously sharp. Okay, and how do I do something with them?
Well, we got this far. We made the dart guy give us darts. Perhaps we might need to talk to Watson?
I feel like Sisyphus. Just when I think I'm getting somewhere, I roll back to the beginning.
It's unlike you to leave unfinished what you've started. Put your nose to the wheel.
Very colloquial, Watson. What do you recommend?
Keep at it, man. Keep working him.
Is that encouragement, exhortation, or a command?
Whatever suits.
That's fair. Talk to Watson again. It looks like there was another option down below.
Observations, Watson?
Are you taking up residence here, Holmes? If you've had enough refreshment, you have a case to investigate.
All right, let's try talking to the guy now. Maybe that's all we needed to do. Ask the guy if he wants to play. Yeah, we're trying to do that, Steele. We're not getting the option. It's just not doing it. See, we're talking to the bull cue guy. He's not giving us any options to play with him. What about the darts? No.
I can't talk to him.
Well, we should look at everybody. Just in case we didn't. I know we read this. Yeah, we've seen this guy before.
Beaver hand. Oh gosh, we have to walk around again.
The denizen once glorified in pomade-haired, waxed mustaches, and custom-made clothing. His garments are now shabby, and he needs a shave. One hopes he supplements his liquid diet with the odd sandwich. The gold band that formerly encircled the ring finger on his bridge hand is absent. Wait, can you look at the glass he's putting up and down? Is that like an option?
Yep.
A straight glass pint containing the remains of an Irish stout is perched precariously on the table edge. Perhaps he needs a drink. We can't pick the darts up. We can't do anything. Like, we're literally trying to click on everything in this scene. Try talking to the barman, see if he changed his mind. Because there's something about this game where if you don't look at certain things... Oh my god.
The Metropolitan Police deal harshly with violation of the Temperance Act.
Which is supposed to mean what?
You're serving spirits to an inebriated person.
What was it you wanted?
Some civility for starters. Has Mahoney lost his wife?
In a way, she sailed off to America with the whole O'Shea clan.
Oh, wow. No wonder he's in such a foul mood.
I'm sorry for his loss, but I need Mahoney's help. What can you suggest?
He's a hard man. Threats don't move him, and he doesn't care for money. Lost his appetite for pleasure. Doesn't even enjoy busting up a room or breaking a few arms like he did. Competition is all that keeps him alive. And beer, of course.
We're getting a pretty sad picture of someone here.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember
Okay,
Jock
now
from the
we-
last game, and he was not as nice, that's for sure.
Might I stand you to a glass of stout? I only drink with friends. Like all good things in life, they appear to be in short supply. What's your point? Perhaps we could become numbered among those happy few. You could try. What about a game of darts, Jock? Now, why would I want to do that? The thrill of competition, the excitement of a bout. You could choose the game. And what's in it for you? The pleasure of your company. And a morsel or two of information if I win. You'll have to settle for me company. I toss a brilliant dart. Have to take my chances, won't I?
Oh.
I really don't want to push the wife button.
We'll
Should
go.
we?
Yeah, go for it. It's an option.
I'm sorry about your wife's decision. I hope she'll return. I doubt it. But keep a good thought.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, actually.
He knows that you can tell. He's not surprised.
How about a game of 501? Make it easy on yourself, Mr. Holmes. It's all the same to me. What's your strongest game? 501 it is. Choose your weapons.
Okay, you're going to play a game of 501, Nick.
Okay, no idea what that is, but let's go for it.
I think you have to get 501 points or something like that. Oh, it's counting down. Remember from the last time we played.
Is the screen half black for you?
No. What
Weird.
part is it black?
It looks like on the right-hand side there's like the start of a frame of something. I see the bottom of that frame.
Okay. I don't have anything there.
No, but like everything above the bottom of that frame is just a black screen for me. Like I see almost nothing. Oh, there it went.
Damn, good toss, Nick. Alright, here's his toss. Let's see what he does.
No, that's still me.
Oh,
Remember, we go like 3 at a time.
okay, you got this. Alright, so... Yeah, not bad. That seems a little bit easier than last time. Damn. Okay, so we are going to have to fight Jock for supremacy here. Look at this master. He just straight up nailed 2 bullseyes, Nick. Oh my, nice. Well done. Naresar coming in with the steal up. Got 5 points. That's okay. It's okay. He still got this. Oh, that's a good toss. But you only scored 4 points. You landed right on the rim.
A little bit outside.
Yeah. A triple 20 is better than the eye, remarks von Falkenstein.
True. I can try doing that. Still requires me to be on center, but...
Ross asks, wait, did she leave with her family, or did a bunch of dudes who weren't her, or just a bunch of dudes who weren't her husband? Just her whole family, I guess. She left with her family, and I'm guessing Jock didn't want to go with her.
Or was not invited.
That too, considering how much of a jerk he was in the last game. Yeah, 320s sound about right. All right, Jock, nice, showing off. He's going for that triple bullseye. The hat trick. He's going to miss it. Again, the computer didn't change from the last game. It's still just as cheap. Nice, okay. If you can nail more of those, that'll be good.
Oops.
That's all right. You'll get it. Yeah, it's probably a game engine issue with 2 different screens being rendered, says Ben. Yeah, I agree. So basically, it's the same system, but easier. Nah, I don't think it's easier, man.
Yeah, it's... I mean, give me a second to warm up here, but... Hey!
Nice, well
points.
done. 60 points for Holmes. Gonna go ahead and toss another one up at the 20. Landing at another 60 points. Well done. He might be right on Jock's heels. Tosses another. Landing. Wow, a triple. Well done, Nick.
Okay.
Way to close the gap.
Oh, no.
Of course, he's also a computer and can throw perfect bullseyes. So you're kind of in a tough situation. Nice. You're wiping the floor, man. This is great.
Well,
Excellent.
I figured out how to... Okay. Now we need to be careful.
Right.
Because I can't do... Unfortunately, I can't do that again.
Right, you need to land a bullseye. But Jock, all he has to do is land 3 of those bullseyes to win.
2. They're 50 points each.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 2. Yep. Which he will handily be able to
do. Okay, is there any way that I can get... It's not divisible by 3. Okay. It's gonna be easy. You know what? Let's try to go for a bullseye. Oops.
Yeah,
okay.
This is close. And perfect bullseye. And perfect bullseye, number 2. Yep.
Yep. And 0.
Yeah, the computer cheats.
yeah.
All right, let's play him again. You got this, Nick. It looked like you had you kind of figured it out.
I figured out the system. I have figured
180.
Might we play again? You're a glutton for punishment, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so we have to specifically say...
Will
yeah,
you
let's
play
go
another
with
game of 501? If you insist. There's a high-tone name for people like you. Massa something. People would like to suffer. Choose your weapon.
Masso whatever. It's okay. You now have the
I wonder if... Ooh, a little high.
You landed on 20. That counts. And all you have to do is just land on the other ones. Another 20. Landing double 20 for Holmes. As he shoots for another one. landing on that 60 points, bringing him to a total of 401 with Jock stepping up, dropping it on that 4, and landing right in a bullseye. To no one's surprise, throwing a second bullseye because he's a cheater. And coming up, here's Holmes, throwing his, looks like another 60 points. I have no idea how you're nailing those, Nick. That's impressive.
So, because it's on the center line, you're like aiming as it drags the dart across for the 3, and then it's the second like tick mark from the top of the like the top of the meter for the elevation.
Yeah, you're nailing it, man. This is awesome.
Ooh, that one's a little high.
A little high, but that's okay. 20 points is still 20 points as Jock steps up to throw another bullseye because he can't help himself, and he's going to throw another, landing right in there. Is he going to go for the hat trick? And it looks like he is. Tossing in for that hat trick, bringing his score down to 272. Holmes stepping up, throwing at a 20, landing on the 20.
Little
too high.
Oh, well. Okay.
A little too high. Also, the game might hate you, but, you know. Landing on 60 this time. Oh, a little too high.
Way high.
And landing on 20. Not bad. All right, take care, Steel. Another bullseye. This guy's just throwing bullseyes for days, man. I remember playing Yakuza, and after a while, the darts in that game, you eventually get too drunk to throw straight because they guys you fight end up basically giving you alcohol to increase the game's difficulty. But at the same time, they're throwing perfect, like, hat tricks and all this stuff. The best way to do the rest is 2 trip 20s and a trip 7.
2 trip.
Now,
No, because
oh, it gets harder, I bet.
need a triple 20. No, okay. Ooh, and I goofed up already. Oh, well.
No, you landed on 20.
No, I didn't. I landed on... Oh, no, it's round 5. Okay, never mind.
You got this, man.
And I think that one's
Another
low.
20. Triple 20, man. Well,
yeah, but I can't get...
If you can land on 60, that'll bring you 1 point. That means Jock would still have to hit a 20 and a 2, which is definitely when the computer's power, but we'll see. Sometimes they make mistakes. Excellent. Wow. Well done, Nick. All right, so here he goes. Oh, he's going to land on 11 and another one.
Again.
Yeah, he's going to do it again twice.
Yep.
Cheating bastard. Okay, let's try that again. That was so close, Nick. So close. Oh, that was the last round? Okay, thank you.
Will you play another game of... If you insist, choose your weapon.
That one got a little high.
A little too high, but you can nail it, Nick. I think you got this. Nice. Well done. Bringing your score down to 361. It's funny that he's not aiming for that, because I remember in the last game they were. They were really trying to hit those rim points, man.
Oh, that one's low.
Holmes is landing it every single time. Now at 140 for that last round. Jock is throwing... I don't know. He's throwing something, man. This is different from what we had before.
I wonder if we've just like, I wonder if it would be a dumb mechanic. Would it? It would be a dumb mechanic if this was the case, but I wonder if there's like an intimidation to like, okay, you're good enough that you can like, basically it's going to make the, like at the level that you get good enough that you can beat the computer makes it easier so that you can just then move on. I doubt that's the case, but...
Nice, landed on that 20. Oh, landing on, what was that, 21? Now you got rid of, well, hey, look, man, you got rid of that 1 point. Now you're...
Oh, I could do, if I did a triple 60 at this point.
You win.
Ooh.
All right, you just got to land triple 60. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Nah, a little too short.
Oh,
You brought your point down 1. It's the network lag, you know, you can only do so much.
There's the one's worse than anything else because now I have to, like anything else, like I could do multiples of 20 and make it work, but no.
Yeah, math and darts are 2 things that I was not expecting to do on this stream, but here we are. Nice, well thrown. Okay, so you have 39.
Do you think I can get the triple 13?
Well, double. You only have 2 more. You have 2 more darts. Oh, yeah, because he could still probably. Yeah, you know you're right. Just go for it.
Or do I try to go for 20 and a 19?
Just go for 20 and 19, man.
Yeah, that sounds better.
All right, 19 is just a little bit shy of where you just tossed it and very weak.
Oh, that's not good.
11. Yeah, you're just going to land on 8 in the next round. I don't think Jock's going to
he can't... Yeah, he can't beat me this round, so I get 1 more round.
To just land on 8. Now, 8's pretty soon in the dart order there, so you're going to have to...
This is bad. Yeah.
Ah, busted. But you still can land on 8. So far, so good. Jock seems to be throwing worse and worse every round.
I did it again.
You landed on 11. Yeah, it's hard to land that.
And there he goes.
54
points.
Man,
we were doing good, though.
I know. Yay, man. You're getting better and better at this dart game. Yeah, fuck it. So, yeah, we're like... more like a pity
Will you
mechanic.
Play another
yeah.
game? If you insist. Choose your weapon.
That looks very much like a pity mechanic. Yeah, there should be a pity mechanic. Darts should be a game that you want to play willfully, not just blocking your path. You know what I mean? Like, you should willfully have a game called Darts that you could just buy and play. Or make it a mini game that's optional. But, you know, force people to play darts. That's torture. Of course, I'm sure people... A little low, but hey, look, 140 points is nothing to sneeze at. Denton Zellner just says, I pop in here and y'all are playing darts. I should have known. Hey, look, man, it ain't my fault. Wait, this game decided that darts was the game. Man, he threw 150 perfect.
Yeah, I think that... man, we had him. Oops, that one's high.
A little too high, but you got it. A little too low, but you got it.
Yeah.
Remember, he still has to catch up, which he might still do because he's landing... Yeah, it's a bullseye. Oh, he's landing 25s. Same. Yeah, he got a whole 100 points for that one. Nice, well done, 60 points. So he's going to toss another. Boom, well done. Nice. Okay. Well, we're at 176. He got an 8.
Oh man, I can't do my triple. Darn it. Okay.
Well, you could
Oh,
just do
we'll
your
see how it goes.
60s. If you can land.
Well, I can get 2 60s.
Oh, that's a little high.
Yep.
40 points. Hey. That-
Okay, so the other ring must. Okay, good to know. Inner ring triple, outer ring double.
Yeah.
Oh, and that one's low.
Little 20-point
20.
toss there, but not bad. And there you go. You got your 3
There we
hit.
go.
Yeah.
56.
So you would just need to land on what, 220s and
220 is in the 16, maybe?
yeah. There's 16. 16's
Oh, wait, nope, that was bad.
no, it's 60. Oh, right.
No, but I only
But-
have. I only need 56.
Jock's coming in with the pity points. Von Falkenstein says, I researched one so-called perfect plays is a trip 28, a trip 19, and bullseye for 3 rounds, 3 darts in total. That's like a perfect game. All right, Nick. Now you're just going to land 16. These lower left ones are a bit harder to land because of the network lag. Now, does your hand go back and forth? Let's find out.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
He just throws it full send into the wall. I mean, it's good to know. That would have been a better quality of life thing. He's going to land his 30 points in there, no problem. Boom. There we go.
Yep. Okay. But we know for sure.
Yeah, we know.
I wonder what. I don't really feel like starting a new. Like we have this one kind of dialed in. I'm sure 301 is just 501, but with a lower threshold.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Will you
curious
play
about
another
cricket,
game of
but I don't
501?
feel like
If you
trying to
choose
learn
your
different
weapon.
games. So
Yeah. Hey, Matter, what's the chance you and Tix have been doing Delta Green for the podcast? Well, we haven't ran a Delta Green game since Deputies, and we didn't really record it. But I'd absolutely like to do that. Deputy runs a really great Delta Green game. But so does Will. Will the Great runs the Green Box, actually, podcast. And he runs great Delta Green games. I was informed that there would be no math. I agree, Ross. I don't know why they made us do this. But here we are. We have math now.
the math is easy. Like, if I could
says
just
the
point
math
at
guy. I get it. You're able.
I didn't say I was normal for it. I just said that it would be the easy part. Like, if I got to just like point at the dartboard and say, put one here, put one here, put one here, I could do it, no problem. That one's a little low. Oh well.
All right. Nice. Gonna get that 60 point in there. Well done.
That one's a little low. But I
That's
guess
a few
you get one
episodes off
point.
the podcast.
You know what? I'm gonna take that.
Ah, binged. You gotta take that? I would.
See, because now I'm at multiples of 20.
Yeah.
I could do it.
I know. I believe in you, man.
Oh,
Hey, multiples of 20. That's still good. If you can land the 60. Damn, Nick. Well done.
Yes.
You beat him. Well done. Holmes wins.
My dog's now looking at me confused because she doesn't understand what's going on. Anyways.
All right. Now that Mahoney's been beat, let's go talk him down.
Okay.
Victory. Try the first option. I don't know if we want to play the other games.
Care for another match, Jock? Amuse yourself, Mr. Holmes. Ask whatever you like.
Okay.
What's in the case, Jock? Tools of the trade, Mr. Holmes. I believe you know Alfred Jenkins, Lord Lawton's man.
Oh.
Can he give you a run? At billiards, Alfie. In his dreams. It's very important that I impress him at the table, Jock. Could I give him a game? I didn't say he was rank. Alfie's got a good eye. Better stroke than most. But he's limited. No strategy. Sees nothing but the shot he's got. And you? I'm thinking 3 or 4 shots ahead. He thinks I'm lucky, but I know where the cue ball is going. I tumbled to a system. The diamond system? Exactly. I've been keeping mum. But lots of the lads have figured it out. Poor Alfie can't suss it. Will you show it to me? Will you show it to him? Probably. But can he master it on one viewing? And if he does, I suspect it would not put a player of your skill at a disadvantage. You're right, and a deal's a deal. Here's how it works. You just need a little knowledge and the proper tools.
All right, show us, Jock. Boom.
There you have it. That's the principle anyway. I see it. Most ingenious, Jock. Truly amazing.
You're so good, Jock. Please, tell us more.
Any special tips for me, Jock? I hope I'm not doing the dirty on poor Alfie, Mr. Holmes. You having more advantages than most. But he's crazy to learn the diamond system. He'll open like an oyster to the man who shows it to him. Thank you, Jock. Hope I can return the favor one day.
All right, well, let's go show Alfred how to play.
Oh, wait, I should probably save.
We'll save it at his house. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll save it when we get there. Finally, progress on this particular,
I know we were been trying
line
to.
of inquiry.
We had been trying to get that whole area figured out, and we finally did. Oh, you reached the limit of save
like
games. Well done.
Max saves reached.
Well done.
Are you ready for our chat, Jenkins?
If you're ready to play, Mr. Holmes, let's not dally.
I was just admiring the room.
A faint reflection of its former greatness. Only a few nice objects remain.
Oh. Oops.
Stop it.
Could you change the music, Jenkins? This piece is distracting.
Poor performance must always have a pretext, Mr. Holmes.
Wow. Oh, so you can't talk to him while he's messing around with stuff.
Is that Lawton's grandfather above the fireplace?
Great-grandfather, the first Earl, received the title from Wellington himself after Waterloo. He looks a rogue to me. A little rough around the edges, perhaps. Sailed close to the wind on 1 or 2 occasions, if the truth be told. Still, compared to his leaden progeny, he was pure gold.
Didn't even have to spike his drink. Yeah, huzzah.
May we get started, Jenkins? Cut to the chase, as they say?
You're that anxious to have your clock cleaned, Mr. Holmes?
Not really. I told you what I knew of Mr. Pratt's death.
That got you in the door.
I'm just eager for more of your conversation.
Be eager then, even ardent. But you'd better play well if you want more time here.
All right. What else does he have to say?
We won't waste time with a match, Jenkins. I possess something you want.
I'm sure, but this is not about knowledge, money, or a nimble tongue. This is about billiards. Can you play?
I know the diamond system. I'll show you how it works. My price is fair dealing
I'll be
and plain
back in 1
conversation.
second.
And
Okay.
a look around the house.
Done. You are
Hey.
approaching divinity. I accept your terms. Show me now, please.
Oh, Holmes is going to show him how to do it.
So, Jenkins, I assume I've met your standard of performance?
Very impressive, Mr. Holmes. I don't know where you learned it. They say even a blind pig finds an acorn from time to time. Well,
Do
do
they?
your worst. I'm no welcher. Ask what you will, look at what you want. For the moment, you've got the run of the place.
Oh, boy. Wow. Well, looks like we have the run of the place now.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, what did I miss?
You showed him the diamond system, and then he said, well done, you have the run of the place. So we can walk around. We go upstairs now.
Oh, okay. How do... Climb the stupid stairs, Holmes. There was always...
Maybe it's on this floor. Maybe there's stuff in this room we can look at. Yeah, we already read that. It's a Bossendorfer. Oh.
No bros, the photo album?
The album is locked. Some scratches are visible around the simple lock. Someone was very careless with a key and tried to force the clasp with another implement. Wait, we have something to open that with.
Wait.
Oh, hit.
Oh, we can hit the couch. Is that what the key is for?
I think
We
so.
have a key.
Yeah, we found a random key. Nope.
Nope.
What if you could pick it with the hairpin?
Oh, that was the house key.
Oh, that works. No, we should.
I guess it's ours now.
That's my line in the sand, Mr. Holmes. Put the album back this instant.
I guess it's not ours. What the hell, Holmes? Okay. Okay, let's try this again.
Go ahead and read.
Photographs and daguerreotypes of Lord Lawton and his friends, several of whom are young women. are arranged in the album. The last page shows traces of glue in the corners, but the picture is missing.
Oh.
When was the piano last tuned?
Someone came from the studio just the other day.
Did you watch him work?
Of course not. I heard him from the billiard room, but I don't think he left the piano except to let himself out. Couldn't have been here more than 30 minutes.
Did he leave an invoice?
Now that you mention it, he didn't leave anything.
Then I'd bet the manor that he took something away. Has anything gone mysteriously missing?
Not that I've noticed.
Oh, good point.
Are these all of Lawton's photographs?
That's the lot.
Like gold,
His
Your
lordship's not a
Majesty.
sentimental man. Keeps only a few mementos and souvenirs and rarely looks at those.
Writer the Wind 69 Nice says, "What? You can't steal right in front of them?" Yeah, exactly. How dare he?
The photo from the inside of the back cover is missing, Jenkins. Do you recall it?
Invading Lord Lawton's privacy is not among my duties.
You never saw the photograph while you were cleaning? Or perhaps he showed it at a gathering?
I may have seen it once, by chance. It was the portrait of a handsome female person. He has many of those, but this was different. I believe I've seen the lady, but I can't recall where, I'm sorry.
Seen her where? In the house?
No, never. It's a guess, but it may have been in the newspaper.
Oh, somebody important, hmm?
Lord Lawton has made false or evasive responses to my inquiries. Why?
Does he owe you money?
No. His prevarications may have dangerous consequences for you and every British subject.
This is how I see it, Mr. Holmes. He disguises the truth from himself as often as from others. Bad investments and gambling have exhausted his patrimony. To avoid bankruptcy, he's made a dreadful marriage agreement with a blue-nosed prig. He can't afford to lose this grotesque prospect. So concealment is the emblem of his life, and he has much to hide. Dubious friends, disgusting habits, dismal relationships, the gamut of youthful indiscretion and aimless turpitude.
So he may have a guilty secret. Or having no secret, he may have lied by habit. Or lacking the real article, he may think that the truth can be converted into money at a later date.
Exactly. Not much help, but true.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. What else does this guy know? Yeah, what kind of butler if he doesn't know every detail of his master? Yeah, exactly, Taylor.
The room must have once been quite lovely.
It was, Mr. Holmes.
Hello.
I've become quite weepy thinking about it. Now please be brief. I'd prefer you were gone when Lord Lawton returns.
Oh, we never opened that box that was on the piano. We got yelled at last time.
There was a box on the piano.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like a snuff box or something. Where is it? Oh, it's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember we were trying to open it, and it just didn't. He was like, "Oh, you have no reason to look there," or something to that effect.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how do you know what people you need to pay off if you don't know every secret?
The silk lining shows that the box was intended to hold a ring. The box is now empty.
Wait.
Oh no, is it the ring that you... well, maybe it could be, but we'll see.
We can't do anything with it at the moment.
Oh. The source of Liszt's transcription of a Paganini etude and the violin part to Mozart's sonata were heavily annotated. The violinist appears to be experiencing difficulty with both pieces.
Okay, so what else
can you look inside the piano? Because if it's not tuned, maybe there's something inside of it? No. All right, sorry, talking to.
Dr. Watson it is. Watson, enlightenment, please.
Perhaps we should return to 221B for reflection.
I'm sure I could use some refreshment.
Talk to Jenkins. So he could quite possibly have.
Who accompanies Lord Lawton when he plays?
Of late, it's Lady Lockridge. And a company puts too good a face on it. Caterwall is closer to the mark. Sometimes I have to leave the house for the cacophony.
Oh.
What is Lady Lockridge to Lord Lawton?
Lady Cordelia Lockridge is, as she always says, his affianced.
The late Lord Cecil's daughter? Lives on Wilton Crescent in Belgravia?
The same, and her disagreeable pedigree is unmistakable. A simple sighting or sound from her mouth bellows her genealogy.
Hey, Zaleston, how's it going?
That's how you really feel.
Zelsion. Hey, dudes, hope your afternoon's going. We're going all right.
These selections may be too difficult for Lady Cordelia. I know from experience that Paganini is formidable.
Mary had a little lamb exhausts the woman's skill. She has no ear nor rhythm, but don't tell her. She chose the pieces, and now mastery is a matter of pride. She's that stubborn.
Do they practice?
Constantly. Between arguments, they've had hard words over her interpretations. She's getting desperate, and in the end, that's bad for him.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, quite possibly. All right, well, Watson says he could use a refreshment. We all know what that means. I mean, it could mean that he just
thought
wants...
of whiskey? I don't know.
Probably.
I forget what.
No, we tried going
I forget,
upstairs.
What
A dram of whiskey.
Watson's preferred
Probably brandy, if I had to guess.
alcohol was.
Yeah, we have to watch him take off his coat and then put on his other coat over top of his coat. It's not hot or anything. Those people are not sweating profusely because, air conditioning was not a thing. All right, so what does Watson have to say? He thinks that...
Oops.
Nope.
Nothing new here. Okay.
Let's go to her house.
It's time we made a move, Watson.
Disagreeable pedigree. Sounds like he's describing a dog. He might very well be doing the very same, Iron Phoenix.
Well, I mean, what is the aristocracy but a bunch of inbreds created for a singular purpose, which is, passing down power and wealth. Oops. Oops, there's...
Oh, is she one of those, like, in the middle of the map kind of... all right, let me try to get that for you, Nick.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what that is.
Milady will receive you following her offering to the musical deities. Please give her a moment to compose herself. Oh, she's most vexed, as they must be from the sound of it.
I was gonna say, is this a offering of, sacrifice, or...
I don't know what she's doing.
She's playing a violin poorly, is what she's doing.
Go ahead, Nick.
In a less affected venue, this antique rosewood piece would be called a desk. Lady Cordelia, one is certain, refers to it as inescristatory?
I'm gonna
I don't
turn
know if
it.
that's a fancy word for desk or if that's, like, in theory, some other piece of furniture or something.
She is still
Sh-
better than Holmes, trust me.
Some arbiters of a fashion might deem a large, gilt-edged mirror to be intrusive, if not wholly inappropriate adornment for a sitting room. Lady Cordelia would consider them to be biased, hidebound fools. Door leads to Belgrave Square, Belgravia. Belgravia is gaining a reputation among the newly moneyed as a district for the quality.
The newly moneyed. Ah, that's why he doesn't like her. Well, she's too busy doing her recital.
In accord with the flat
Yeah,
decor of the rest of the room, the armoire is flecked with gold leaf. The cupboard is made to his peers. It came from Versailles rather than Edgware Road.
Ah, totally not from your local.
Assortment of shawls, cloaks, and blankets are stored inside the cabinet.
Oh, God. Oh, we get more. Look at that. More
These
room.
uniformly hideous ivory cameos may represent Lockridge family members. Their unflattering presence confirms the commonplace that there is no accounting for taste. Can't even look at her yet.
She's almost done. Oh, there she is.
Well,
we're going to continue observing everything in the room, though.
Despite its name and occasional employment as a tea caddy, the ebony and brass tripod is etymologically unrelated to tea. The word is derived from two Sanskrit words meaning three-footed.
Ah.
A gold-plated ebony, however that word is pronounced, has been converted into a candlestick holder. It sits on an elegant ebony teapoy, like a pustule on the Mona Lisa's forehead. Not unexpectedly, it is fitted with costly beeswax candles.
Yeah, totally not Victorian IKEA cabinets. Yeah.
A Paganini etude is heavily annotated in a feminine hand. The musician is experiencing great difficulty with the piece. The Italian master's diverse tunings called scordatura,
yeah,
and use of triple stops have broken the spirit of many would-be virtuosi.
Indeed.
Portraits. Oh, this is the same portraits we were looking at earlier, I think. Yeah, that's the same portraits we were looking at earlier.
There's some more on the right there. Can you go further right? Oh, yeah.
Giuseppe Garneri, called Del Gesù, is considered the most distinguished of his family of master craftsmen. His instruments are renowned for their superb tone and brilliance. One of these violins leans against set 8. Yeah, we'll look at her face. Laughton's intended is expensively dressed and heavily corseted. She has an aquiline nose and not as much fair hair as she might. The very image of highborn hauteur, she may have a whalebone backboard beneath her chemise, however that's pronounced.
Yeah.
We got a table over here. Oh, we've got a large room here. This fine Pembroke table has been bleached, painted, and finished in numerous coats of clear lacquer. Oops. Accidentally clicking off. Its moldings have been gilded in ormolu. The effect is at once unexpected and vulgar. So, not a fan. Holmes is apparently not a fan of the decor. Family resemblance is discernible in the photographs. Daguerreotypes and quotents, which sit on the piano and mantel. It is not an attractive man. One of the late pictures shows a grim Lady Cordelia with her betrothed. Okay, that seems to finally be the edge of the room, which means we can finally get around to actually asking questions.
We have interrupted your practice session, Lady Lockridge. My apologies.
I will not satisfy your vanity, Mr. Holmes, by asking how you knew what I was doing. What do you want?
Civility would be welcome.
I had hoped your uninvited visit would be a pleasant interruption for my battle with Mozart. Alter your tone and my girl will show you the door.
Oh man, that sound is the sound of her taking a large inhale, but because the way the sound is compressed, it sounded like a robot, like... Oh man, they really compressed these audio files. I guess they had to.
Fireplace is faced in Italianate marble. Modest sensibilities might find the gold-plated tending implements just other side excessive. Yeah, maybe just a hair.
Felicitations are in order, I believe. You are affianced to Lord Lawton?
He has that honor. Your visit concerns him.
I'm investigating a sensitive matter which came before his ministry committee. Lawton was unable to assist me. I thought you might be able to help.
An official investigation? Has he done something improper or dishonorable?
Lord Lawton is not the object of my investigation. I currently have no allegations to bring.
His reputation cannot stand a single sniff of scandal. I won't hear the hint of one in my home. If you have no accusations, the subject of Lord Lawton is closed.
Man. Everybody just seems to be so hardballed against answering questions.
What a superb instrument. A Guarneri, isn't it?
To a true artist, the instrument is but a tool. Do you play, Mr. Holmes?
I dabble, Lady Lockridge. Unlike yourself, my meagre talent cannot conceal my incompetence.
I'm sure it cannot. But I was not always a master, Mr. Holmes. The musical bounty you hear now is the fruit of arduous practice. Do likewise, and you may one day hope to approach my ability.
I'll look forward to that. Might I say your decorator was inspired, Lady Lockridge? Did he take guidance from you?
Followed my instructions to the letter. As it happens, I have impeccable taste. I could have been a designer if it weren't below my station.
Yeah, well, Zalcian just goes, wow, okay. Good lord, what a pompous dweeb. What's a great way to put it? Yeah, I like Teal says compression factor 7. Yeah. At least he's honest about his skill, unlike her.
It was, maybe a little bit, actually it would probably been around this time. For a while it was a thing of, like, basically children of American business tycoons who had the money but not the prestige to marry into old European families who had the prestige but not the money anymore.
Yeah.
Anyways, just reminded of that for no particular reason looking at this place.
Maybe you should talk to Watson. Oh.
Can you identify that odor, Watson?
The unmistakable scent of wretched excess.
Moralizing aside, if you please. Is it some sort of camphorated oil?
Incense, I think, to impress the arbiters of bad taste or disguise a fouler smell.
I'd rank it somewhere between a sick ward and a low-rent perfumery. I sense resistance. Do you suppose she will not assist us?
I wouldn't be surprised if her manners were as abominable as her decor.
Purple appeals to some people.
The colour scheme does not signify. It's the ostrich feathers and the marble pots and the ostentatious use of gold leaf that I abhor. The sooner we vacate these premises, the better.
Watson's just like, ugh.
This looks like an engagement photo. I didn't see one at Lawton's.
I expect he has one, if only to display when she comes around.
We may not have exhausted his collection.
Does she have anything to say after talking to Watson? You might also need to go to the other side of the room somehow. Because there's probably more on the other side, the right side.
That I went as far as I could, I thought. Yeah, it reaches the
workbox.
workbench.
Lady Cordelia is a secret smoker. The box contains a dozen Egyptian ovals, a flint lighter, and a cigarette holder stained with Chinese red lip gloss.
Ooh.
Traditionally a woman's workbox containing sewing, embroidery, and other needlework, one would be surprised to find any of those mundane items here.
Well then. No, can't use it yet.
Where is that engagement photo that he was talking about? I didn't see any. Oh, right there. What? Why didn't we see that before?
I don't know the examine was an option before.
Doubtless,
the
yeah, you got this.
photographer who posed this joyless pair felt justified in overcharging for his services. Lady Lockridge's choice of frame conceals his name, which was artfully engraved in the corner of the photograph.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Watson? Sir, what's going on? Why did you walk over here? Perhaps.
Uh-oh. We can expect.
If you're that desperate to have a likeness of me, Mr. Holmes, something can be arranged. I possess the only negative. A copy could be made.
Let's examine it.
Thank you, milady. Do not trouble yourself. The memory of it will serve me better.
Oh.
I believe you've exhausted your admiration for that portrait, Mr. Holmes. Put it down.
Watson, what do you think? What's going on here? No? Maybe she might want to talk about it now? I love the swagger. Yeah, exactly. Indubitably. Pipe smoking identified.
Who is the lucky photographer, Lady Lockridge? He did a beautiful job.
You think so, do you? Well, if I ever see him again, perhaps I'll convey your sentiments. Given his clientele, I'm sure he couldn't care less for the good opinion of a man like you.
Wow. That was awfully snooty for no reason.
Grand piano manufactured locally by John Broadwood and Company enlivens the room. Several framed photographs sit on a piece of chintz draping, which protects the walnut cabinet.
Oh yeah, you can play the piano. Thank you, Holmes. That wasn't through my thing at all.
You are a rare and flexible musician, I perceive.
Given my technique, I would have been a superb pianist. But my inspiration is consumed by the violin.
You must favor us with a selection. I'm sure Dr. Watson would think real music a wonderful change.
Those who possess the gift must share it with the less fortunate, Mr. Holmes. Noblesse oblige. And I would play for you now, but my energies are currently devoted to mastering a troublesome Paganini etude.
Another time would suit.
But as you press so fervently, I shouldn't like to disappoint you. Perhaps a little Paganini, as you insist.
Oh, maybe now you can actually look at the photograph now that she's playing. Oh, God. We can't escape it. We can't escape it. Nick, can you look at anything? Oh, God.
Nope, I can't click anywhere. We're trapped.
I'm
trapped, I say.
I'm trapped by the music. That was recorded, too, so I don't have any control over that. Finger to temple.
Instrument. Doesn't seem to care for Paganini. You must excuse me. I have to return to my etude.
Okay. Can you take her violin away from her, like, forever?
A lovely photograph of you and Lord Lawton, if I may say so.
You may, though it doesn't really show me to advantage. It marks the agreement to ally our houses. Lawton's very pleased with his. Doubtless you saw it in his music room.
No, it was actually missing. I'm dead ass serious. Can you take her violin away, please?
No, does
No.
not appear that we can put the violin into inventory.
Well, I wonder, like...
I mean, on the other hand, we do have 2 revolvers. And of the time, I'm
That's
sure
true.
they're nice and, like, very heavy. We could put the violin out of its misery, but that seems kind of a shame.
Shakily reaches for Watson's Webley. No. She's not trying to escape in a blimp or anything. We're good. Can you try to look at the photo? Because if we can get the address of the guy who took the photo, we might be able to figure out what's going on with this. Yeah, we already looked at that.
I believe you've exhausted.
All right, we're gonna need to come back here. Maybe
Something you'd like to hear, Watson?
Perhaps one of your own compositions, Holmes. But mind you do justice to the difficult sections, if you take my meaning.
Perfectly apt and instantly grasped, Doctor. Perhaps it would help if I played Lord Lawton's part.
It might. You couldn't play worse than he.
oh no. Oh no. No. Oh God. Ah.
You see, it's a hodgepodge.
Maybe.
My hat, Lady Lockridge. You've set yourself 2 very difficult pieces. All will be well with time and practice.
I doubt it, Mr. Holmes. Far from well. My artistic soul has been vexed and discommoded. I am displeased. The Mozart is merely challenging, but the etude is a heartache. Either Paganini was a fool, or he has been erroneously transcribed. There are simply too many notes. This piece is entirely unplayable.
Might I presume to offer my assistance?
I can't imagine how you might help.
If I may borrow the score, I shall return.
Take it, by all means, before I rip it to shreds.
Okay, before she rips it to shreds, we need to take that with us. Well, I guess we could go play it back at our house. Wait, I don't know if there's anything wrong with it, though. I think she just sucks. I think that's quite literally the answer. Oh, God. I wonder if there is a clue hidden inside the music box. Or inside this piece. God. And we're back. There's too many notes. I've heard that before in the music class I took in college.
What is...
This is my favorite kind of Holmes. I think it's in his bedroom.
Yeah, I was working my way over there.
I don't... Oh, there's a gramophone. Wait, don't you have that song on the gramophone? Oh, crap. You have 3 wax cylinders? Which one do we play? Purchase of Liszt's performance of his own adaptation of 6 Etudes by Paganini. We do have it. Oh, my God.
So what is this supposed to sound like?
Oh, you gotta crank the gramophone. It's the wrong piece. That's not the Paganini.
Oh wait, there's the violin.
No. I think you have to... I think it was one of the other cylinders. I'm just going to turn that high-pitched noise down for now. I can't stand it. Crunchy fire, I know. Maybe you leave the room and come back. Yeah, he's not going to play it here. I think it was one of the other wax cylinders, because that one's not the Paganini, obviously. Oh wait, it's right there.
Okay, so you have to remove the 1 wax cylinder. So that was number 1. Let's try number 2.
Tax collector.
Hey Kai, how's it going? 11 months, Kai. Wow. Thanks for the courtesy, bud. Welcome aboard. No, that's not it. Third time's the charm, I guess. Unless none of them are. Gotta crank that hog. Yep, that's it. Try playing your violin.
There we get the option practice.
Oh, he's actually opening it.
Because now it says practice instead of just simply play.
Tax collector.
The master is asked for a higher tuning on A conventionally. Bowed, it sounds off-key. A small embellishment may be required from a lady's, armor propre, to accept her simple error. Yeah, I'm not too good at reading French or Italian, either way.
Okay, so we have plan.
She needs to embellish to cover up the fact she can't play it. I mean, that's fair enough, man. Music's hard. It's not easy, regardless of the choice you make. Hats off to her for trying. I think her ego needs to be turned down a little bit, but you know.
Let us resume our investigation,
Rider of the Wind.
Watson.
Thank you for the
prepared to follow
courtesy.
you anywhere, Holmes.
Thank you very much for the courtesy. Isn't Holmes supposed to be a horrible violinist? I suppose so.
I don't know that he's a horrible violinist as much as just doesn't tend to care.
It's time to leave.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Here, I'll move the mouse. Yeah. A little bit at a time. It's too fast.
Something about the system was not well thought out.
Watch this. Oh, so much better. I could just turn her down. We have to wait for her to finish playing, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, anyway, I hear everybody's playing Starship Troopers. It's a game that just I don't know if it just came out or not, but it seems like a lot of people are getting into it.
Okay. You can turn her back up.
I did.
Okay.
Lady Cordelia, I may have discovered where Paganini went wrong.
Indeed. I knew it. Show me. I must know his wicked folly.
The etude requires a very unorthodox fingering. It's quite bizarre, most eccentric. It violates every convention a master like yourself could be expected to observe.
Show it.
Okay. I guess you have to use her violin.
May I?
Yeah, Zelcion, this game is very big. It's got a lot of places to go.
The transcriptor is a torturer and an idiot. I told Lawton at least a dozen times it had to be wrong. I'd like to wring his neck. Thank you, Mr. Holmes, for pointing out the error of his ways.
Aw. Well, let's see if she'll say...
Might you now tell me, my lady, why Lord Lawton has been reluctant to speak with me?
Caution, Mr. Holmes. Simple prudence. Lord Lawton is on a very short tether. The peccadillos, financial encumbrances, and legal obligations of his past meet me everywhere in town. He must avoid untoward entanglements of any sort or imperil his marriage prospects. He may regard you as a threat to his expectations.
But I bear him no ill will. I intend him no harm.
I dare say. But the road to oblivion is paved with good intentions. You are trouble incarnate, Mr. Holmes. Troubles employ you. They nurture you. And I'll wager you almost always leave trouble in your wake. Now, I must practice. You can see yourselves out.
Oh.
That comes...
Can you talk to her some more?
definitively-
Is that it?
No.
Yeah, we should make sure we exhaust everything.
What can you tell me about Lord Lawton's man, Jenkins?
He's too forward by half, for starters. Lord Lawton allows him to play billiards, for heaven's sake. A prescription for encouraging a servant to get above himself.
Perhaps they enjoy the competition.
Nonsense. It's an unhealthy passion. I've told Jenkins that his behavior is unseemly. He continues to spite me. When we combine households, he'll be looking for work, sans references.
Wow, she's gonna fire that dude. Jenkins did nothing wrong.
Thieves.
Nah, we tried talking to Watson.
Other than, like, I mean, he's just...
Yeah, we're trying to get this address. Maybe we can find out who's the guy who took the picture. That might not happen, though. A slight but awkward manipulation of the frame renders the portion of the photographer's garish signature visible. He is someone Hargrove Esquire. She probably knows who that is.
Lady Lockridge, who is Mr. Hargrove?
Discovered a secret, have you? I suppose you've earned it. Edward Hargrove, Mount Street, is the demi-monde's current darling. Persistent, disagreeable rumours. But Lawton insisted. And he did a good job. Still, a woman of my standing and position can't afford to be associated with such a person.
I see.
He's not unimpeachably respectable.
Hey, British Void. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the courtesy and welcome.
Okay.
Is anyone that respectable? I don't know, man. Why is she so crunchy? It's because her compression is, they compress the audio files really high for this game to ship them on floppy disks, I'm assuming. Because this game came out in like 1995 or 96, somewhere in there. Yeah, I know. So you get like little compression artifacts, especially when you have stuff like high pass, the high end of sounds like the sss and the hissing and stuff. Usually they try to cut that out with like a noise filter, and that's, that also gets lost in compression. So it's a similar problem that's with a lot of the old Sierra games too. They have a similar compression ratio. All right, well, we found his address. Let's go give this guy a visit. And get the heck out of here before she decides to pick up that violin and play it some more. British Void, impressed you got 1K subs less than me. Oh, cool. Well, thanks for saying so. Let's see. Where is he, though? Oh, is it right? Why is it always in the corner we can't click on? We have to, like, do this little pixel game. Okay, we were almost there.
It's somebody else. Yeah, that's...
She seems more crunchy than the rest. Yeah, I think it's because she has a lot of high end on her voice. Typically, people on the higher register, sopranos type voices, are usually like very easily lost in high pass filters. She so much smonk. All right,
unlike the weary punt, eventually you have to figure out what's going on there, because like it exists, but we haven't had it to do anything there yet.
Here, I'll move the mouse.
Yeah,
because
I don't know if that's a thing we actually want or not.
I'm just trying to move my hand very close. Ah.
But you may have gotten it.
Yes. Spittlefields? Oh, Nick, this is the wrong place. We were going to the wrong place.
Yeah.
We did it again.
Well, I couldn't remember that place, so I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it's somewhere closer. Oh, that's it right there. No, that's her house.
No.
That's where we just came from, so we don't have to go back there. Oh, it's right over there. Yeah. Oh.
Won't be a moment, gentlemen. The sample portraits are my calling cards. Feast your eyes and help yourselves.
All right. Very well. We will take this card. The heavily cream-laid stock is embossed with a 4-line legend intended to simultaneously convey modernity and stability. Hargrove Photography, 12 Mount Street, London, Westchester. Was that Telephone Hyde Park, or is it Tel? What does Tel mean? I guess that must be an address thing. 475 for appointments. Established 29th of February, 1846. Yes, let's look through the logbook. Telegraph Hyde Park. Thank you very much. Do the Aerocrease work? No, Ben, I wish it did. We tried everything. The photographers... you go ahead, read, Nick.
Sorry. The photographer serves that part of society which spends its disposable money on its display. New men and women, insecure nobility, the dominad entertainers, etc. The last several appointments... Oops. Took too long. Oops. That's not what I wanted either. The last several appointments appear to be cancelled. No rating has been used recently.
Oh.
Interesting.
Let's take a look at the portrait cards. That's a good point.
Collodion prints and exquisitely detailed daguerreotypes promote and advertise the photographer's skill. Lord Halliburton's fiancée, who might generally be described as an unkempt virago, appears quite presentable. An expert might sniff out what is peculiar about her ensemble.
No, borrow. All right, we'll just take this off the wall. Mine now.
Oh,
the lip sync dino is fun to watch. Yeah, I'm glad you like that. I gave him a magnifying glass on a top hat with a monocle and a mustache.
Mirror is positioned to reflect a seated clientele's head and shoulders. The glass produces a shimmering effect. The distortion is a harmless, if vain, deception and doubtless intention.
That's right. If you get into streaming, I too can turn you into a dinosaur. It's really easy. The previous generation used the vintage portrait camera, which chemically treated silver plates to create daguerreotypes. Wet glass plates are now standard, and an unlit incandescent lamp stands as sentry. Huh. What do you know about that kind of camera, Nick?
I mean, it's pretty standard of the era before, like, real portable cameras, like box cameras and roll film got going.
Yeah.
Basically, you have a lens at the front, a bellows which provides you opportunity to focus, as well as then the back plate, which usually these things, like the back plate and the thing that holds the lens, are like basically unconnected, except for a rail on the bottom that allows you to slide the lens in and out, or the back plate in and out, to get the correct focal length for the image to be in focus.
Yeah, I learned that they did color photography using potato starch. Is that something that you know anything about?
Very little.
I'll link you to something I read, and you later after the thing.
I think I know the thing that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's been at different points different processes to do color. Some of the first color pictures you'll see are actually like black and white photos that are like basically painted on to be colored.
Ah, okay.
So we got magic back.
Yeah, let's see. You can move the screens. The second screen is a bucolic scene, complete with lounging shepherdess and her swain. A third reveals the flora and fauna of a fictitious urban park. Interesting. Let's take a look at his table. Yeah, we like to look at everything before we talk to people, because we found that this game really wants you to look at everything.
Copies of the Strand Punch and... Oops. I keep accidentally clicking. And Lippincotts are tastefully arranged for clients' diversion. Their conditions suggest they are uniformly ignored.
Like the old film The Great Train Robbery. Yeah, very similar. The ornately carved mahogany podium supports a leather visitor's book. The photographer may consider his studio a national shrine. Clients appear to ignore the book. No entries have been made in over a month. Now, this guy's having it rough then. All right.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the man himself.
The careless knot in the photographer's cravat is intended to convey an artistic... what is with these words?
Insouciance.
Insouciance? Okay.
I think so.
Cosmetics have enlivened his eyes and improved his complexion. He has taken more care than he might with his luxuriant hair and eyebrows.
Ah.
Mr. Hargrove, my name is Holmes. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I never haggle over price. You may check my book for an available sitting.
Thank you, no. I merely require some information.
Mr. Holmes, is it? Information is not my business. I am an artist.
You're too modest, sir. You may know much to my purpose. Your business is thriving in a competitive market. How do you account for your success?
Quality will out. People of taste appreciate my work.
Whom do you honor with red ink?
My memory for minutiae is terrible. Like all great artists, I must write down everything to do with commerce. Forget my own name one day.
Ah. I see. Insouciance. Thank you very much to Square. I appreciate that.
Did we get a definition in chat?
To be fair, there
just
aren't that
wait.
many pixels. Yeah, that's true.
You either began this business in infancy or your card contains a printer's error. Surely your studio was not established in 1846.
No. Yes. I mean, well, not precisely. The public appreciates a business with longevity. I, as it happens, was established on that date in 1846.
I would have thought your clientele would reward a less traditional sensibility. But I'm not in business, am I? Born in a leap year under the sign of Aquarius, were you?
Quite.
It's just, he's like, all right, this guy knows a little too much about me.
I see you are on the national telephone.
This is not an exchange, Mr. Holmes. There is a public instrument in the post office at Marble Arch.
Ah.
It's a telephone.
Yeah, the telephone is still fairly new-ish.
I saw the portrait you did for my friend, Lord Lawton, and his fiancée.
And you were impressed. They are a handsome couple, are they not? Might I do the same for you and your intended?
Not at the moment. Do you use gold chloride to tone your paper?
Never.
Oh,
Oops.
you keep clicking off. Yeah. Oh, it's Watson's journal.
I was gonna go to
The far right. That's right. Watson has written 81 pages so far. Wow. He's written like a fucking novel. Oh my gosh. So this is like he's basically transcribed every single conversation we had.
Then Hargrove said, "Never. My printing out paper is unique, sir. The finest Gaudan gelatinous silver. Gaudan gelatin silver. But instead of chloride, I use probably bromide. Well, another salt. I trust you are not going to become a competitor."
Watson not only shoots like no hesitation, just shot that Prussian guy. But he will definitely take down every word.
Where do you keep duplicate negatives?
I have no storage facilities.
What if Lady Lockridge were to lose or damage hers?
A truly skillful photographer could achieve something with the positive.
Hey,
but that's
thanks for the
beside
courtesy.
point.
Welcome aboard.
You had other business with me.
Yes, we do. We have other business with you. We're trying to figure out why did you do this.
I believe I've discovered a sample of your work, Mr. Hargrove.
You're a collector, then? I'll have to number you among my admirers, Mr. Holmes. What do you have?
Do you have something from your inventory I'm unaware of?
Most studios now use the collodion development process, do they not?
They do, and I say let them. I provide choices. My unique collodion technique produces distinctively excellent results which cannot be imitated by any jackass who calls himself a photographer.
Is not all collodion development basically the same? Phenol to reduce, sodium sulfite for control, and the thiosulfate solution to fix.
Excuse my snorting. Your ignorance is common. I won't divulge my methods, but I will say, for example, that cyanide in skilled hands is a better fixative than thiosulfate could ever be.
Does any of this make sense to your knowledge, Nick?
No, I've never gotten enough into
Chemical photography.
Like, I never got that much into film. 2, even if I had, it would be mostly in the realm of having, your roll film and not into, because wet plate photography is just a whole process in
More
of
gold, Your
itself.
Majesty.
Oh, hey, old guard dude. Thanks for the courtesy. Welcome back. I guess you must have something in your inventory you wanted to show him that I was unaware of anything.
There's no stuff.
He's got to go over there and look directly at it.
Okay, what do we got in inventory? So that's the picture we took off of his wall. No, not that one.
The
Wait.
formula. Oh, he's the one who took a picture of the formula. That's what it was. Oh, that cheeky bastard.
Did you make this photograph, Mr. Hargrove?
What is it? A bunch of hen scratchings? I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Oh? Well, considering that we know it's the formula for an explosive, I'm sure he probably won't be as forthcoming.
It appears that Lady Lockridge was reluctant to have her own dubious taste exposed to scrutiny.
That seems a harsh indictment. Bad taste is not the same as bad character.
Do not reproach me for giving voice to a sentiment you share. I saw your expression at her home, and I observe your expression now.
You're right. I should know that round you I can never seem to be better than I am.
Nor can the photographer, Doctor. Pay attention to him. Lady Lockridge's misgivings may be based on more than society's gossip.
Oh. I mean, look, okay, think of it this way, Nick. He's kind of in a destitute position. He seems kind of desperate. And taking a photograph of this very obviously illegal paper probably was, pretty important in terms of making
Despite
money.
your best efforts, Doctor, it appears I am not a household word in all quarters.
So I remarked. Such ignorance might be exploitable.
Square points out, so he's arguing that he has a better chemical.
I'm certain Hargrove is involved in this travesty, Watson. I simply can't prove it yet.
Experimental results might make a stronger case.
So he's arguing that he has a better chemical for keeping each layer of color pigment from getting washed away when he develops each color. Burn. Yeah, exactly. Much quality. This isn't the first time our characters in TV shows or games or movies use cyanide in film development. Yeah.
Okay. Is that Dr. Watson's exhausted?
All right, check every item in your
That
inventory. See what you can show him.
Okay. Inventory. We've got the formula we did. Telegram, mugshot.
Just show him the gun like, all right, back against the wall, Buster. We're not getting through here. Watson, we're going to ransack this place. We know he's guilty. If he breathes, I'll shoot him, Holmes. Oh, what's this?
Oh, is that? The kid's photograph.
Who is the person depicted in the photograph?
Lieutenant Basingstoke. He recently succumbed to cholera in Suez. Shocking loss for all who knew him. How have you come by it?
By accident. Is it unique?
Hardly. I must have made 10 copies. Extraordinarily sharp image, if I do say. I wonder how it was damaged.
We already grabbed all the pictures on the wall.
Did Basingstoke reveal why he wanted to be photographed?
No, I never ask. But I suppose the desire to stall the march of time informs all possible reasons. An image is an aid to memory.
But it captures nothing essential. It's less than a fly caught in amber. No vitality or habits of mind are preserved.
I don't believe, sir, that my studio can hold any further interest for you.
Oh. I don't know about that. This man is clearly guilty of doing something.
Your professional reputation has rendered you a suspect in a confidential investigation.
What is suspicious to someone like yourself is of absolutely no interest to me. You must excuse me. I'm rather busy.
Another person trying to get in our way. Well, we're going to show him. Let's see, what else does he have to say, Nick? I think he had another option. Nope. Oh, there's a rug.
Ever since Bigelow invented the powder loom, local weavers have tried and failed to reproduce the colors and characteristic designs of antique Oriental carpets. This Axminster Hertz is not of the first quality.
Yeah, we looked at the appointments books. We got his card. Looked at the table. Can you move his curtain? Or would he get mad? He'd probably get mad.
Let me finish looking through their inventory really quick, though.
Yeah, we're just showing him all our pictures. Like, do you know what this photograph is? Do you know who made this? And he's like, I could have been anybody. Why are you attacking me?
Oh, I think I was going the other way, though.
Was that coffee? No, I don't believe so. This is actually tea I have. Yeah, we still got the blankie. We still have that, so that's good. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he really wants our stuff.
Yeah. Large silk curtain depends a circular metal rod. It serves as a formal background for patrons to whom the painted backdrops might seem
tawdry indeed. We're just gonna go back there like, whatever, man.
You are here on my sufferance, sir. Keep away from my private studio, or I shall seek an official remedy.
So basically, knock it off or I'm calling the cops. Okay, well, I wonder if we're supposed to go talk to our other photographer friend.
Is there a second studio behind the curtain?
That is my workroom. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other commitments.
Might we go back there?
It is not convenient for you. It will never be convenient.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to pull the Webley out.
Say no again after 6
Try
shots.
doing it. Try pulling the curtain down anyway. See if he see if he kicks you out. It's just to mess with him.
You are here on my sufferance, sir.
Nope, that's the same. Okay.
Maybe Watson doesn't have anything to say, does he?
No.
All right.
Okay, well, let's get going. Then I guess. Where do I go?
Well, I actually don't know.
I want to go to... Where is our photographer friend?
To the right. Not that far right. It's like in the... there it is.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Holmes. Was it something special?
Yeah, this guy's actually more agreeable. You have to wait for him to turn around. The photographer slash painter who seems to be a very 1990s looking guy stuck in 1889. And a flat... Oh, yeah, we already read all that. We're just going to wait for him to turn around.
So I can't...
You have to wait for him to... You have to wait for his full animation to finish, Nick, before you can do anything. We found that out the last time we played. Oh, he gave us the mugshot. I don't think... No.
Wait. Ooh. Well, you know what? Just so this isn't completely wasted time.
Yeah, we got a pet kitty. Sounds of contentment emanate from her capacious throat. Ah, she's very happy. Try going back to that photo studio. Maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he's gone. Because remember when we walked in, he wasn't back there, or he wasn't in the front. Maybe we can, oh yeah, we could catch him unawares. It's the bell.
Won't be a moment, gentlemen. The sample portraits are my calling cards. Feast your eyes and help yourselves.
We already have a business card. Holmes just keeps taking them. Yeah, let's see what he's doing back there. Sneaky bastard. Oh, he's coming back. Too fast.
You are here on my...
Can you do something about that bell? A forged steel frame and glass door serves as a portal to this elite address off Park Lane. A cloth shade is situated above the glass. Huh. Maybe, oh. Oh, yes. Let's just pull that down, shall we? No, don't leave. Okay, the shade is down. Tell Watson to get the Webley out. We're not playing around this time. Oops. This isn't the first time we've had to accost a few shop owners. There was an option down below? Now.
Oh, okay.
Try pulling the curtain now that you have the thing drop. It just... He's gonna get mad.
You are here on my sufferance, sir.
I don't know. We've been at this for 2 hours. Do we want to call it for a night?
No, you're right. This is actually a good time to stop. All right, Nick.
Since we don't know what we're doing anyways.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're just... We'll find a way to make this guy squeal. He knows who did it and who did what. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you had to have brought the formula to him to get photographed, or at least that's what we're assuming. But anyways, yes.
Indeed. Well, that's the end of tonight's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us here on the Courtesy Flush. We'll be back again tomorrow for a game I don't remember what we decided on, Hatt, but we'll figure it out. Hatt and I are playing a game tomorrow, I believe. So we shall see. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. What did you think so far, Nick?
I mean, it's the usual good time. We finally made it past the billiards thing that we've been staring at like the entire game.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out how to play this guy, and we finally did it.
So that's something good to have finally gotten out of the way. So now I guess it's figuring out what this photographer's deal is and dealing with that.
Yeah. Hopefully it's nothing too dubious, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Anyway, we'll be back again tomorrow. So until then, you guys take care. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us here on the Courtesy Flush. And we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody, and have a good night.
Yep, good night.